What is up, thugs and thugettes? BBK Dragoon coming at you today with a Ricochet playlist review and an Untouchable gameplay. If you don't know what the Untouchable medal is in Halo 4, that's 25 kills without dying, and my gosh, this gameplay, I got it on stream. I think this was from last weekend? Last midweek. Oh, so fun. I'm playing with Assassinator and Blizzard Ball in this gameplay. I have another Ricochet gameplay. I'm not going to reveal the score of this one till the end, but the score of this one later in the week, over 50 kills. Oh, so much fun. And this gameplay has some of those moments too, especially at the end. You can make the argument, everybody does, that like, alright, if you're getting untouchables, the other players can't be that good. And okay, that can maybe be true, but for the most part, I had really good teammates, and when you're streaming and you're with friends and there's like music, you can kind of get amped up, but yeah, okay, some of their shots were not the best, let's be straight. Okay, so the Ricochet playlist review first, then I'm going to talk about the Halo 4 playlist updates that are going on right now, if you're not aware of it, next-gen stuff, updates on me, school, streaming, and more. So let's jump into the review of the Ricochet playlist. Now, for those of us who bought the Champions DLC bundle, which I highly recommend you do. I think it's the best DLC bundle that has ever been released in Halo 4, which is sad because the War Games map pass stuff, that really, none of those DLCs really stuck except for Skyline and Monolith. Anyway, those of us who had the DLC have been playing Ricochet for 2 weeks. If you don't know what Ricochet is, it is basically Oddball, except you score the ball. And there's two goals, so think kind of like football, only you throw the oddball. That guy just threw it right off the map. It is a ton of fun, and it was one of the staples of the Champions DLC playlist, featured on Pitfall, mainly. That's like the best map for it, I think, and Pitfall is the Pit remake in Halo 4. The maps that you can find this on now, though, now that the first 2 weeks are done, they've implemented a Ricochet playlist into the game because it was so popular, and the playlist is huge. A lot of people really like this, and they hit a slam freaking dunk with this game type and playlist. The maps you can find in there are Pitfall, which I'll talk about in a second, Monolith, Skyline, Adrift, Haven, and Solace, and I'll talk about each one individually. For the most part, Pitfall is the Pit remake, and unfortunately, I've played maybe about 20-some-odd games of Ricochet in the Ricochet playlist, and I have yet to play Pitfall once. They took Ricochet Pitfall out of the DLC playlist, and so it really sucks, because I really want to play the Pit, but the reason being, it's like every Halo DLC ever. If you don't own the DLC, or there's one person out of the 8 that don't own the DLC, and you want to go play it, and they don't have it, then it doesn't, you don't get to play it. So there's a really big hiccup there. It's just one of the downsides of, bam, get poked over the top, son. What are you doing? Chilling out there. I saw you. Dragoon saw you go in that hole. So you're not probably going to end up playing Pitfall a bunch. Oh, check out the Haven Jump. Haven Jump tutorial. Yeah, I'm promoting myself because I'm just that shameless and I need chicken nugget money. So I don't think you're going to be playing Pitfall very much. Monolith is really good to play this map on. That's that blue spacey map from the War Games map pass. It's really fun to play it on. The goal spots are good, and it forces a lot of map control. Skyline, yeah, it's tight. It's the smallest map in the game. There's a Killing Frenzy, by the way. I had fun playing it the couple games that I did on Skyline. Haven, by far, is the standout. I think it works perfect on Haven. I think the map flow, the whole 9 yards, is just beautiful. Haven is obviously the most popular map in Halo 4, but it is so fun because there's a lot of different spots and jumps and throws that you can hit. I'm going to actually link down in the description below if you want a really cool, actually, throw tutorial for Haven. SevtheDiamondThief made a video about it, and his link to that video will be down below. He was chilling in the stream. He dropped that video for me. I checked it out. Very cool and helpful. Adrift Ricochet kind of sucks, in my opinion, but this video isn't about the suckage. If there's just one map that's kind of a lame goose or a duck egg or a broken banana, it would probably be Adrift. I don't like where the goals are. People just kind of man-cannon the ball right into the goal. It's kind of weird. And then Solace is the last map that it appears on. It's pretty stinking good. Overall, the game type of Ricochet forces a lot of slaying, which is cool. The respawn timers are pretty short, and the spawns are really cool. They remind me a lot of actual Halo spawns rather than like Halo 4 launch spawns, which are kind of Call of Duty-ish. You're not going to have people spawning behind you very often. There's a set goal on one end of the map, and there's a set goal on the other end. So you can predict spawns quite regularly, and I think that's a big reason this playlist is so friendly towards older Halo players, and why a lot of people are enjoying this playlist. Like I said, it's got a huge amount of people playing it. Overall, I give this a stinking 4 out of 5, except the only thing that keeps the Ricochet playlist getting a 5 out of 5 in my imaginary review show is that well, actually, it doesn't really count, but I'm still going to hold it against them. They took Ricochet Pitfall out of the Champions DLC playlist, and I want to play the Pit more on Ricochet. That is so much fun. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. Now, Halo 4 playlist updates, and then I'll move on to me as this gameplay finishes up. Each game of Ricochet will take you about 11 to 12 minutes to play, depending on how quickly you score. You can actually win the game very, very quickly. We were having a lot of fun slaying. It was on stream, so I think we tried to draw it out, but 11 to 12 minutes, so I wanted to cut that down a little bit for you guys. As far as what's else going on in Halo 4, some exciting stuff that probably is going to be overlooked just because it's too little too late, but the Team Slayer variant in Infinity Slayer has now been added, and this is really cool, so stick with me. Personal loadouts, there's no restrictions on them. Motion trackers enabled, yeah. Initial ordnance enabled on resupply timers, that's very good, and this is the kicker. This is what that should have been in the game since launch. Random and personal ordnance has been disabled. That is old school Halo, guys. That means no weapon drops falling from the sky, no beam rifles falling from the sky, no stupid Promethean cannon beam doom death balls that just fall randomly to the other team who's losing badly and then comes back to win with 1 minute left. So that's going on in there. They also added Legendary Slayer BRs, which is pretty rad. They are making changes that actually are just kind of migrating the game back to the way it was with Halo, like 3 Reach. There's still going to be like tendencies and things that are obviously like the ordnance and the the personal loadouts. Some of the things like Promethean vision and those things don't really fit in the Halo like universe or meta as far as like what we've come to expect from Halo multiplayer over the years. But they're moving in the right direction. My faith is growing, but this is a broken frickin' record, and you know it. Let's not go there, guys. We can go there in a longer conversation down the road. I want you to check this out. This works out ridiculously. 3 guys right here. What's going on? Thrust pack! I was trying to do this like all evening long. And in the game later this week, there's a little sequence even crazier. Turn around. Where are you? Where are you? And the triple. That was just absurd. They should have had that kill a lot earlier. So, overall, things are really good in Halo 4 matchmaking. I know a lot of players sort of dip their head in, dip their head out. This is me, like, just AFKing as I'm yelling to the stream, like, oh my gosh, look at that blue Magnum. Oh, so sexy. Beyond that, what's going on with me, I'm sorry about the lack of uploads. I really am enthusiastic and want to make videos, but right now with school, it's really hard. First few weeks, I got to buckle down, and I wanted to make sure I could get everything done. And I can. It's just hard. It's hard to balance school and getting good grades and all that jazz. But if you want to actually come hang out, see me, talk to me, ask questions, I've been streaming pretty regularly. 2 games, StarCraft 2 and Halo 4. Every time I've been streaming Halo 4, I've streamed it maybe 5 or 6 times in the last, week and a half or 2 weeks. I'm always playing with viewers. We're always playing Ricochet. I'm always picking up viewers from the chat. It is a first come, first serve kind of thing, but I really enjoy it, and I think it's fun. The link to that will be in the description. I guess I didn't talk about next-gen stuff and a bunch of others, so I'll have to see you guys later this week. Get out there and try it. 47 kills with 7 deaths. Thanks to everybody who played and joined in the stream. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.